Are you sure you want to use a whiteboard animation video for your company? Can't say we blame you after all, they are a hugely popular type of explainer video in marketing. If you do them right, at least. Granted, a well-made whiteboard video can be an amazing content tool. But there's also a lot that can go wrong with them. To keep that from happening, there are a few things you should consider before using one. When should you, definitely, go with a whiteboard animation? Although a type of explainer video which can describe any business or product, the whiteboard video style isn't necessarily the best style every time. Whether it fits or not really depends on your message, your marketing goals, and the product or service you want to get across. Having said that, this style of animation does become a must-have under certain conditions. Here are a few examples of the circumstances where we always recommend them. When your products or services are intricate or highly technical. By their very nature and aesthetics, whiteboard animated videos are educational. They resemble the boards we've used for years during business meetings and in schoolrooms. There's something in having a white space free of distractions and seeing the information unravel in front of you that makes it easier to follow the ideas. There are even studies showing that utilizing such setup can boost information retention by 15%. When elements of your message depend on really complex ideas, a whiteboard explainer video provides the ideal vehicle to get them across in engaging, fun, and interesting ways. When you need to cover a lot of information. Much like other types of explainer videos, a whiteboard explainer video have a great capacity to synthesize and condense information effectively. What is unique to whiteboards is their presentation that lets ideas unfold in front of the viewers without distractions while maintaining their interest. When you make whiteboard animation videos, you get to create even longer than average pieces while remaining entertaining. This unique dynamic of content and presentation lets you put more content in there than you would otherwise be able to with other styles, which runs the risk of feeling boring past a certain length. When you want a lighthearted, yet corporative tone for B2B. Don't get me wrong, whiteboard explainer videos are equally effective in a B2C environment. But when your goal is to quickly capture the attention and pique the interest of other businesses, making whiteboard animation videos can give you an edge. Their streamlined and clean-cut aesthetic, paired with a thorough yet brief script and the style's characteristic humor, makes them ideal for business environments. There are other instances where the whiteboard style can shine, but these are a few where they will most likely be the best alternative. Common pitfalls and mistakes. For all the good a well-made whiteboard explainer video can bring to your marketing campaign, a poorly made one can be just as harmful. From the outside, doing it right might seem like a pretty straightforward proposition. However, without either experience or someone knowledgeable guiding you, it's relatively easy to mess up many of the elements that make whiteboard animation videos great. Here are a few of the most common mistakes. Whiteboard video without a drawing hand. It might sound like an inconsequential thing. Yet the fact of the matter is that showing a hand drawing the images is a staple of the format for a reason. Not only does it lend much needed dynamism to the video, but it also helps create a sense of closeness with the viewer, which just adds to the immersion. A whiteboard video with a colored background. The white in whiteboard is not negotiable. As we mentioned earlier, using a white background actually helps with information retention, but it also favors another critical purpose. Having a neutral black and white setting makes it so that, when you do use color, a vital marketing strategy in these videos, it emphasizes its importance. Not using interconnected drawings. Using separate illustrations entirely breaks the illusion of continuity and progression of your whiteboard explainer video. We use interconnected imagery in these videos precisely to ensure your visual narrative is easier to follow, adding up to the idea you are trying to get across. Continuity is the essence of a whiteboard animated video. Changing the whiteboard animation style. We are all up for originality and making sure your whiteboard animated video feels unique. That said, there's only so much you can add to a cake before it stops being one. Fulfilling the essential milestones of a whiteboard explainer video, animation style, narrator, and other tropes above is indispensable for your video to work. Poor, or non-existing, animations. Many people misinterpret the minimalistic and sleek style of whiteboard explainer videos as simple. So much so that you could even make whiteboard animation videos without animation and still get good results. Nothing could be farther from the truth. If anything, the absence of color and other distracting factors makes the animation that much more significant and necessary. Movement helps keep the viewer's attention in check, while it also helps convey the video's ideas across in an entertaining way. Whiteboard videos that don't use animation or have poor animation quality can't be effective. There are plenty of other things that can undermine your video's effectiveness. Yet the ones listed here are indeed among the most egregious. How to choose a whiteboard video company that suits you. Fiverr already established that high quality and attention to detail are paramount for a whiteboard video to work. It follows that the creative team behind it has to be able to meet those requirements. No excuses. Otherwise, you are just wasting money and time on a piece of content that won't meet your expectations and marketing goals. The thing is that with so many businesses out there offering video marketing services, it can be tricky to separate the wheat from the chaff. To make that selection process easier for you and your company, here's a simple to follow reference guide that can help you make the right choice. Quality and expertise. When considering an animated video company, the first thing to check is their portfolio, previous work, and references. Get a feel for their work and make sure it meets your brand's needs and standards. Communication. The provider you go for has to be reachable. Smooth and clear communication isn't optional during a creative endeavor, and a whiteboard explainer video is no exception. The company you choose needs to make itself available to receive your input throughout the whole process. Customization. Having a tailor-made whiteboard video that feels unique is integral to the piece's performance. You should make whiteboard animation videos that reflect your company's image and promote your brand effectively. Going for trite pieces of content with a recycled feel won't do anybody any good. Feedback. Check out feedback and testimonials provided by previous clients, as well as reviews and comments. Not every client-business interaction is the same, but it's worth it to know what other customers thought about the service they received. Whiteboard explainer video price. As with anything else in life, you get what you pay for. Cheaper companies usually go for template videos with little or no originality. Broader marketing companies, that is, those companies that do not work exclusively with video, tend not to have enough mastery over the medium to craft genuinely unique and distinctive products. And finally, high pricing doesn't always translate into high quality. Regardless of your niche or focus, going for a production company that works exclusively with animated videos, accommodates your budget, and is able to deliver the quality you want should be your goal. Top 5 whiteboard explainer video companies on the market right now. Fiverr Services. Check the link in the description. WideDraw. Cognitive. Switch Video. VideoScribe. If you've made it this far, you are probably set on using this style and want to make whiteboard animation videos that resonate with your audience. That's awesome. So, before you go, we'd like to share some of the best alternatives for whiteboard animation services on the market. The idea is to give you a solid starting point and frame of reference to look for the right video company capable of making the video you want. Fiverr Services. If you're stuck in creating an animation video, you can check out Fiverr Affordable Whiteboard Explainer Video Animation Services. Hire a freelance whiteboard animation creator with expert services and get your video project within 24 hours. What they bring to the table. All of the videos are 100% customized to their clients' needs. The video's quality is supreme, one of the best ones on the market. They offer the best price quality guarantee. Their outstanding video production process is flexible, effective, and efficient. That said, you don't have to just take my word at face value. Visit the link in the description and help your audience understand your story with animated explainer videos. WideDraw. The folks at WideDraw do a good job and mainly employ a cartoony art style that some people really like. Their focus is on online video production and has been in the business since 2011. Their team is dynamic and has a well-thought-out production process. Cognitive. Cognitive really knows how to make a whiteboard video. This animation company is comprised of a big team of animators and business eggheads. They make videos that condense a lot of graphical content on the screen. A somewhat unique style that they focus mostly on topics about politics and philosophy. Switch Video. The team at Switch Video can produce quality whiteboard explainer videos with easy-to-follow scripts and visuals. They have been in the business for a while now and have worked with clients from the US, Canada, and over a dozen other countries. VideoScribe, whiteboard video templates. VideoScribe is a video template software that anyone can use, even if they don't really know how to make a whiteboard video. We wanted to mention it because even though you can't get nearly the quality level of a production company product, it can be a suitable alternative for quick, smaller, or limited budget products. Whiteboard videos pricing and production FAQ. Here's a couple of frequently asked questions that pop up whenever the topic of whiteboard videos is brought up. How much does a whiteboard animation video cost? A fully customized professional-level whiteboard animated video costs anywhere between $5 to $15 per minute. It depends on the project's needs and the production time involved. For more details, click the link in the description. It's also important to note here that more expensive doesn't always mean better, and by the same token, low-quality videos usually yield little results, which can end up costing you more money when it's all said and done. How long does it take to make whiteboard animation videos? Besides how to make a whiteboard video, the second most searched question is how long does it take to create ONE? Well, a fully tailored, high-quality marketing piece usually takes between 8 and 12 weeks. Do keep in mind that's a rough estimate, and production timelines can often be sped up by incurring extra costs. How to make a whiteboard video? Whiteboard animation can be a tricky style to get right, especially in a marketing environment. You need clear and creative scripts and storyboards. You need to follow the format's conventions: white background, drawing hand. You need to make the piece come alive with quality visual design and dynamic animations. And you need to top it all off with lively sound design and fitting voice acting. What is an animation board? Animation boards, also known as storyboards, are an essential tool in the whiteboard explainer video creating process. They are used as a blueprint to display the basic layout and progression of your video's content, from images, story progression, camera angles, and motion, etc. Summing up, as you can see, a lot of elements go into getting that high-quality whiteboard explainer video that's right for your company. That is, if you are looking for a piece of marketing content capable of producing the results your company is after. If you take nothing else from this video, remember that your whiteboard explainer video's quality relies on much more than just graphics. You need a video company that can not only make whiteboard animation videos, but it's also capable of delivering on all those aspects, every time. As I said before, if you are stuck in creating animation videos, check the link in the description and get the service you want. If you've enjoyed the video, please click on the subscribe button underneath and also click on the bell icon, and then you'll be informed every time I bring out a new recording. Thanks for watching.